Hello, everybody. This is Julie D from NordoniaHills.news, and this is Jabbering with Julie. Now, I must apologize for the technical difficulties that we had last week. Zoom is great when it works great, but halfway through the show, everything kind of stopped. So I apologize for that. And I am not going to have as many crazy things in the background now because I don't trust Zoom. So there you go. I'm only going to show you a few things in the background. Any flyers or information that I have for you, the links will be in the description. So there you go. First of all, for the people that don't want to talk about the holidays, well, I'm sorry, because it's November 22nd now. It's almost Thanksgiving, and we have to start talking about the holidays. And sadly, a lot of local holiday events have been canceled. Macedonia canceled their Santa on the Fire Truck. Norfold Village canceled their Santa Run and their party. But I do know I was driving around and the city of Macedonia was stringing up their lights, and they had signs up, so they're going to have the lighting display synced with music again. So that's something you can do. And Norfold Center is going to have a lighting display. I know that. And as we find out more information, we'll share it with you, of course. We've already been sharing some ideas and some things to do out on our social media. So if you're not following us somewhere, you definitely need to. You can actually sign up to get our email newsletter that comes out once a week. We generally send it out on Tuesdays. We have, obviously Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, wherever you are to get your news, search and see if we're there. That's an easy way to explain it. So anyways, getting back to Christmas, the Chamber of Commerce is doing something new this year, which is great. First of all, they're doing two things. One is residents can put their house display for the exterior Christmas display in a contest, and they could win best of the year. So there's a commercial category for that and residential. So that's exciting. They haven't done that before. And I think that might even encourage more people to decorate outside, which would be, have better scenery for us as we're driving around to see the different houses with the nice displays. So they're also doing a Keep the Cheer campaign that's promoting Nordonia Hills businesses, and they're going to have a deal of the day. They've actually already started this. So the deals are featured on their Instagram and their the Chamber Facebook page. It's also on their website. Their goal is to help identify creative ways to shop local businesses while remaining cognizant of the current pandemic environment. So if you are able to get out and obviously wear a mask, if you are able to do shopping, I would encourage you to actually walk in a store and buy something. You don't have to worry about shipping delays. Yes, I love Amazon, and some people around here actually work at Amazon, so that helps them as well. But also for a few items, you might consider buying something from like Blossom and Bows, or Kohl's, or Hobby Lobby, or Postnet. The different businesses, you can actually walk in there and actually buy something or order something. Then you don't have to worry about the shipping dates and is it going to come when they say. There's nothing, if you can find it here locally, you can walk in and buy it, and you can get out and wear a mask. I would say try to do that as much as you can. Let's see what else we have. And I'm not sure, because of the technical difficulties, how many people were able to watch the show last week, and if they were able to hang in there and hear about all the new businesses coming to town. So I'm just going to give you a rundown of some of the new businesses that are coming. There's actually more coming that we can't talk about yet because they're not official. But anyways, Little Busy Bees Daycare is open now in Norfolk Village. They just had their grand opening yesterday. And there's going to be Animal Jungle Pet Shop opening the beginning of December. That's going to be in Norfolk Plaza in the Village, where the Sherwin-Williams store used to be. So that'll be a new addition, and they have like snakes and iguanas and many species, I can't talk today, of spiders. You know, if you need something to feed a pet that you have, you know, crickets and mice and, oh, I cannot wait to show you all the different things they have once they get open. And then in case you didn't hear the news, the Loose Moose is reopening, and they're actually opening. Oh wait, I have a picture. Before I start talking about Hugo and his trees, I want to, if Zoom will let me, show you a picture. I was inside Loose Moose the other day, and they are getting ready to open the beginning of December. And sometimes I just luck out. I was able to taste some of their sandwiches. And I saw some of their options that they have too. So they have really good pastrami sandwich. They had a pastrami Reuben, and I had a cheeseburger. I say cheeseburger, but it was really good cheeseburger. It was really thick and juicy. It was very juicy. Definitely, they seem like they know what they're doing when it comes to sandwiches. They also had a cod sandwich. And they had potato skins that were good, very good. I think it's just a little bit better than bar food. Delicious, fresh ingredients, freshly cut French fries. They're going to make their own chips. You know, they shared with me some of the items on the menu that they're going to be serving soon. And wait till you taste it. I'm all about fresh food, fresh ingredients, and they are definitely going to have that. And you're just going to have to try it for yourself. They will be open in their lot. You know, they'll have their lobby open, but obviously the big way probably people are going to be tasting their food is ordering either takeout or delivery. So I think it's exciting that place has been empty for a couple months, and now we have a new owner. And the new owners, there'll be a story coming out very shortly about them. But they have lots of restaurant experience, especially in the Nordonia, in the New York area and New Jersey. So they're bringing a fresh perspective to the new location. And they're also, same owners, opening the Greek restaurant where 7 to 7 used to be. And it's going to be called Yanni's Greek Taverna. And they actually might be opening that restaurant as well in December. You have to stay tuned for that. And obviously in the beginning, it's just going to be takeout and delivery. They're not going to have their inside ready, but you will be able to call them up and either pick it up or take it away. So I think that's exciting. I think especially everybody's going to be maybe not being able to get out as much and, kind of get a little stir crazy at home and don't want to cook every day. There's going to be lots of options. We also heard Cocobella is opening soon. They are where Giuseppe's used to be. Obviously catering takeout. I don't know if they're going to have any, in table service options. Let's see. Epaki International Kitchen, I've been telling you about. They'll be opening the beginning of December, and their menu is, and that's why they have international in the name now, because you'll be able to get items, that are Italian food, Asian food, Mexican food, Americana, lots of different options. So if you have people in your bubble, in your household, and one likes Asian, one likes, tacos, the other one wants meatloaf, you know what? You're going to find something for everybody there. And they're going to have a lot of vegan options too. So if you have a couple vegans in your house, you don't have to go to different places, or you don't have to call 5 different places. So that's good news. Like I said, there's just going to be lots of options now for, in case you want to do takeout or delivery of some good food. So I'm excited about that. And I want to talk about, well, let's go back to Hugo's trees, and then I'll finish up with one more thing. All right, so I visited Hugo again. He's just a doll. So anyways, his Christmas trees, he's actually going to have them open and available. Actually, I don't know if he's open today, but you can get them ahead of time, because before he was saying that he was going to be open the day after Thanksgiving. But he said he's already sold 3 trees, and he is, he's there every day. I just don't know his hours at this point. So, if you're stopping by Pepper's, you can swing by and say hi to Hugo and see if he's selling his trees. So he did send me a message I wanted to share with you. He has Scotch pine, white pine, Fraser fir, black mill spruce, and blue spruce and concolor. He gets his trees from North Carolina, South Carolina, and Michigan. So a little information you might not have known about the guy behind the tree. Literally, it's like right there. Anyways, so you have to check that out. His display got almost blown away when we had the storm the other day, but he put everything back up as best he could. Now, the last thing I want to tell you about is winter sports. So I wasn't sure what was happening with winter sports, but we just found out just a few days ago that Nordonia Athletic Department has decided to not allow spectators for the winter sports program. And obviously this, they're going ahead with it. And some of the games might be moved around. Some of them might be moved up earlier because of the curfew rules. Believe it or not, they had a hockey game scheduled one Friday night at 9:50. So I don't think that game is going to be able to be played at that time. But it's tricky because they're limited on their ice time. So I guess most schools in the division are agreeing to play as well. So, but occasionally there might be a team that can't play for quarantine reasons or whatever. So that the schedule is going to be very fluid and flexible and crazy. So we will be right there with them. So we've actually talked with the school, and we will be streaming 1 game a week, and we've already made up the schedule. We'll be putting it out tomorrow. We are going to stream 1 sport a week, but we will be recording more games than that. So because of we want to have a good quality stream when we live stream. And if we stream too often, it appears that the system that we have doesn't give a good quality if we have many games. So that's why we're doing it that way. However, for other games, we will be recording them and putting them up the next day. Now, we can't be at all the games, but you'll at least be able to watch something streaming once a week, and then you can also watch more of the games the next day. But I will tell you one thing, Darius Sethna is going to be doing play-by-play for boys basketball. So that means we will be recording or streaming the boys basketball games. So again, limited on how many we will stream, but we will record most of the boys basketball because this is Darius's 3rd year doing play-by-play, and it's his senior year. So, and I'm telling you, this student from day 1 was perfect. It's like he is meant to do this. And this is actually in his plans for the future. So we want to support his endeavor. So anyways, it's really going to be crazy winter season, but the good news is you'll be able to watch lots of sports with us, and we will just do the best we can. And, if plans change at the last minute, definitely follow us on social media to find out. So the first game that we are streaming is actually Tuesday, November 24th. It's a girls basketball game. And then the next one we're going to be doing is December 5th, which is boys basketball, and that is going to be with Darius doing play-by-play. So anyways, sorry, this is more of a simpler show, but maybe it was better that way. I don't know. You'll have to let me know. So this is Julie D signing out from NordoniaHills.news, and happy Thanksgiving.